Hey, you guys, this is Martin. From my series, 36 months without giving up Starbucks or being cheap. Or you've been looking at some of my past videos, how I paid off my car loan in 17 months. Or you looked at my top 10 for this past weekend when I just gave you some things to think about. 48%, 48. 48% of children over 25 are living at home. It's probably even more. This was taken back in 2017. Probably in 2020, probably maybe. It was 48% back in 2017. I'd say it's about maybe 51%. 51% of daughters and sons are living at home. And I believe it because I come down this street called San Bernardino Avenue in the morning, and you see like 4, 5, 6 cars at one house. I'm like, when I was younger, you dreamed about getting away from home, moving out and everything. Now you have the son. I'm really tough on the guys because when I was 18, my parents said, either you got to pay rent or get out. I got out. I moved back home a couple of months and I'm like, pay rent or get out. No, don't bring girls home, no alcohol. Now you got sons living at home with the girlfriends because the girlfriend doesn't want to marry them. He's got the girl pregnant, so you got the son. Sometimes you have the girlfriend and the little baby living at home with the mom. Maybe the mom is separated or divorced from the husband. Or it could just be the mom, the dad, and then there's the mom and dad or the dad living at home. So you're looking at 6 to 7 people. So when people tell me, oh, I want to buy a house, when I like call, those are the kind of people like I get on the phone sometime, I call up, oh, I'm going to leave my house to my baby, to my son or to my daughter. I'm like, why? It's like 7 people destroying that place. What do you think that house is going to be worth? And there's like maybe 2 or 3, 1 bathroom, sometimes 2. So at times you have to be 6 to 7 people in one house with 2 bathrooms, doing all kind of stuff. And the house is a piece of crap. And they're like, oh, I don't want to sell my house because I don't want them to live on the street. Hey, as soon as you die, mom or dad, they're going to sell that house and get that cash. Trust me. And so I'm like, if you're a man, especially, I can see if you're a woman living at home, there's a little bit of I can see how, like, hey, let me get married and I'll move home. But for a man, that's just unacceptable. And what makes it so bad is I know some of these guys, they're probably out there Beamers and their Audis, and they have the girlfriend living at home, and like they're gonna talk to the mom. Hi, mom, I love you, mom. She mom is like saying, this loser guy won't even marry his girlfriend, got the girl pregnant, working at some place making $14, $15 an hour, wasting money on a car, and then won't just get out the house. And then has the nerve to come and look me in the face and smile. Go bash your head in, son, or do something, or let someone bash it in for you. Come on, man up. That's why so many divorce rate, 47%. You know why? Because the men aren't delivering. They don't bring home the money, and they probably say, oh, honey, can my mom move in with us? She's like, why? Give her some money. Go make enough money where you can afford to take your mom, put her in a nice place without having her be in the house with us. So this is just for the guys who are living at home. For the girls, eventually you want to get away from home because the girls are not the kind of type who are always going to bring guys home to sleep around with. But I know these guys, they want to bring their girlfriend over, try to show off, gets her pregnant. Now you got the girlfriend, the son, and the little baby living with you. And then like the mom is like getting pestered on the phone by real estate people. Why don't you sell the house? And she's delirious like, my house is worth something. I have a house and my son's living with you. Your life would be better off if you sold the house and kicked the son out the house. I think that would be better than having him come home and like, hey mom, can I get $5 or $10, mom, till I get paid from Amazon? Or so if you're a guy and if you gotta live at home, as much as I have to say it, maybe it's time for you to learn how to drive the child molester kidnapper van. That's what I call them every time I see a white van. Because when it used to be Starsky and Hutch, Streets of San Francisco, Telly Savalas, the Kojak, only the criminals and the terrorists and like the molesters always had like the white van. Go out there, make you some extra money driving one of those white vans around. I see them. I almost got run off the road today. One was all busted up from like the 1970s. So every time I see him, I was like, there goes a molester. Who's in the back? Who did they kidnap today? If you're a man, you got to drive the child molester van to get out of your parents' house, do it. That's just my rant for the day. If you're a man over 25, get away from home. Don't embarrass yourself having the nerve to go buy a new car and then park it in your mom or dad's parking lot and think you're making it. You're not making it. You're embarrassing yourself, son. They talk about you worse than they talk about Trump, man. It's like, at least Trump's kids got some money. Look at this loser guy. He thinks he's got it going on. He's living at home, pissing, making a mess. It's like, just destroying the value of our home, honey. Let's just sell the house, get rid of him, get us a house or apartment somewhere else where they don't allow any other people but us. Now, that would be the best option for you mom and dads with your kids living with you. Sell the house, because once you die, they're going to sell it. And the house, it's better to sell the house now than later, because it's going to be worth more now. The longer that son and his girlfriend and their kid live there, the lower your value is going to go. You think you're going to have someone come by, oh yeah, I saw 8 of you guys living in here and I'm going to pay you 20% or $40,000 more than asking price. Come on, man. People are delirious. They're like, oh, if we sell our house, my baby will be on the street and we'll be on the street. Maybe you should be on the street, man. This is how you get all the murder-suicides. You got the mom, the dad, and like 2 kids and the wives living at home. I mean, wonder why they go crazy. I did that when I was younger. I had 5 people in 1 bathroom house. I'd go crazy, man. So, just for you men, and even for you girls, if you're over 25, get out of mom and dad's house. And if necessary, make some extra money, doing drop shipping for someone, drive their white molester van around, get you some extra money till you pay your first and last month's rent. And if you can, get some extra money from your job, work some overtime, and get away from home. So the theme is today is if you're 48 and 20, if you're one of the 48% of children living at home over 25, maybe it's time for you to drive the white molester van or kidnapper van and get out.